Pick up without us having to move it every time.
Oh yeah, I think it's nice. Like,
But
I think it's charming having us to move it.
I'd rather hold it like off this.
The thing. I like this for
you.
presentation though.
It does look better on presentation.
Yeah. All right, let's do the little clap test.
Man, so at the time of this recording, we just filmed. Was it yesterday?
Yep. No.
Monday. It was a Monday. Wow. Today's Thursday.
This is gonna be uploaded next
We filmed Thursday.
Oh,
Not Thursday. We filmed Monday. It's now Thursday. We just finished doing all this tedious, like housekeeping basically. And we're on episode 2 now.
Yes, sir.
So without further ado, I'm your host, Zach Jones.
Co-host Love Jones.
And this is Tough Luck.
Tough luck.
Roll the intro. All right, man. That last episode, to be honest, like I'm looking at the thumbnail right now. It was a lot of progress. We made a lot of progress from like where we were. We didn't even have like anything. Like two months ago, we didn't even imagine.
2 months ago. No, we did. We had the mic 2 months ago.
We made a lot of progress from like 2 months ago. We got the first episode out. We're going to be consistent, as you can see. We're filming on Thursday. We filmed on Monday last. Yeah, we're gonna try to do it once a week. This summer we're gonna have by the end of this summer I think we can have at least 10 episodes out at least. That's a good goal. So if you don't, y'all can hold us accountable. But we want to have at least 10 episodes out. But yeah, that's a goal.
Yeah, bro. If you guys sense any mediocrity, that's the word. I don't use that word a lot. But if y'all sense any mediocre vibes, this mic better be picking me up. Alright, it's picking me up. Alright, but if y'all feel any mediocre vibes, y'all let us know, bro. Don't be afraid to hold your tongue. We want this to be a place where y'all can come and say anything y'all want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people got feelings. People have feelings.
Well, let them get hurt.
But we've been through grade school. I think all that. Everyone has an opinion. Mm-hmm. Some people's hold more weight than the others.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, come whatever you want. Stop being scared to hold your tongue. Mm-hmm. Stop being scared to hold your tongue. Someone's always gonna disagree with what you have to say, bro. Always. No matter what. No matter how right you feel, someone's gonna have a counter to what you gotta say.
Always gotta be that one.
So come here, put whatever you want down. We'll empower you. Put whatever you want down. If you feel some type of way about something, put it down in the comment section, bro.
It's also gonna help us grow as a channel and as a community. It's also gonna help us grow because we can't make better episodes without having feedback.
Sir.
So if you guys want to see better content, or if you guys just want to see like us talk about something, leave it in the comments so we know.
Sir.
But last episode, right?
You were wearing. I got my high off the first one.
You were wearing a Pixar shirt.
I was wearing a Pixar shirt. Speaking of that, to celebrate the launch of the first episode, getting everything straight.
Mm-hmm.
Mess with us on TikTok, Instagram. We don't have a Twitter yet.
Spotify. We do have a Twitter.
I need them to hear this. Listen, y'all. So I was looking through the analytics on YouTube. Why is it 28 of y'all currently 28 of y'all viewed it? We only got 8 likes. I posted it on my story. Y'all need to fix that for me.
Listen, I'm no Albert Einstein or nothing like that, but like That math don't add up, man. Come on, man. That math don't add up. Y'all, if you watch the video and if you watch the full video, just like it, man. You obviously liked it if you could stay for the full video, so just watch it. Just like it, you know?
Seriously, I need y'all to know our social medias because y'all gotta go mess with it on TikTok. That's probably gonna get most people coming from. Most people probably gonna come from TikTok. So go mess with us on TikTok, Instagram. We are on Spotify and we also are on Anchor. We're trying to get onto Apple Music. That's gonna take a little while. But right now, Spotify, where it's at, if y'all listen to Spotify, let us know in the comments, what do y'all listen to y'all podcast most on? Yeah. Me, personally, I'm an Apple Music person. I listen, not Apple Music, Apple Podcast. Okay. I'm an Apple Podcast person. So, like, whenever I listen most of my stuff on Apple Podcast. But if you don't, I'm assuming most people Spotify, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of my friends, they use Spotify.
I know a lot of people don't use Anchor to listen there.
Yeah, so. And then since we have a video podcast, it's obviously going to be on YouTube. But you can make videos on Spotify, too.
Oh, you can?
I saw a few podcasts, and it's a video, and it's on Spotify, so it's pretty cool.
But please, y'all, show support. I'm serious, man. Mm-hmm. This is just a start, and y'all support pushes us. All right,
it makes us
it does. It makes us work harder, and I see this going somewhere. So I would hate for all of me and Zach's hard work to go unnoticed. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we can really have something here, bro. We can have something special here. Y'all just gotta fuck with us. You know what I mean? Yeah. Really fuck with us, bro, because we fuck with you. You know what I mean?
We've been putting a lot of work in. So, like you said, I don't want all this hard work to go unnoticed.
Thanks, bro. I was up. Nah, they need to hear this. Hold up. Last night, I was up. I didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's when his bedtime, guys. Listen.
I had to go to sleep early because I'm trying to gain muscle. You gotta sleep if you want to gain muscle, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all something. And y'all want to gain weight, y'all gotta go to sleep. But I didn't go to sleep because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get everything out there. So I was doing the TikTok edit, did the TikTok edit. Then I had to do the thumbnail. Mm-hmm. Then I had to do all the promotion shit. And I ended up going to sleep till like 4 something. And then 9 in the morning, Zach gets here.
Listen,
so I ain't really get like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm up.
I was like, we were on the phone just like, talking, making sure everything was going on right. And then I went to bed. I got off at like, I want to say 1 something, 12 something. Cause I had to do an essay or something, but that's besides the point. He was still editing. And then but I went to bed pretty early. I went to bed at like 2:30 maybe.
Yeah, you like right out I got the phone with you. You probably like you doing your essay.
Yeah.
Got out the phone.
And then I got here at 9. We started doing some like I said, some housekeeping with the podcast and stuff like that. And then
you call it housekeeping.
Yeah, yeah. You know why though? What was it? So when I was used to film for the Richmond Boys Choir. We used to Mr. Matthews, RIP to him. He used to.
I think I've seen him a couple times, but
yeah,
I don't really know him personally, but yeah.
He told me everything I know, like about technology.
Mr. Matthews.
He told me everything I know about like cameras and like how to get a good shot. And he used to always call it like, he was like, "Hey man, make sure your housekeeping is up when it comes to this cameraman." I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" And he was like, just make sure everything's right. Make sure you got the the batteries charged, stuff like that. And so I just been calling it housekeeping.
That's a nice way to like. I feel like the faster way to say something is like always offer if you got something to say, try to like make it as meaningful as possible, but by not saying too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you can say something that means a lot without saying much is powerful in a way.
Nobody's gonna remember some long-winded.
Like you can't remember something long-winded. So if you're gonna tell somebody something, it better be short and sweet. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying. It better be me. Yeah. So
man.
Something like like that, like housekeeping and stuff. Make sure you got your charger, you got your clean, you got your camera wipe, all that, everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been
the camera bag. No, just housekeeping. I like that. That's one thing I like about old black men. They make everything.
They always find
short and sweet.
A way to
and smooth.
Get some knowledge into you, man.
Exactly.
But what was I gonna ask? Oh yeah, Pixar, man. So you had a Pixar shirt on last episode. If you had to rate 4 is a weird number. 3, your top 3.
Top 3. Oh, top 3. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be hard. Pixar is a goated. Pixar is a goated ass company, bro.
It's just your childhood.
It's a whole childhood. Like, honestly, you remember when you were younger, you used to think everything that came out before, like, you don't think anything came out before you were born. You either think it came out from the start of you being born.
Yeah.
Like, when I was, like, listen, bro, I know niggas gonna be coming, are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Bro, listen, when you're a kid, you think the world revolves around you as a kid.
Yeah.
And in a way it do. Because everybody is bending to your need because you're the kid, because they want to provide for you. They're trying to make sure you straight. You know what I mean? Yeah. So in a way, you can see why kids think that way. Mm-hmm. So when I was a kid, I remember when you were a kid and you thought that, like, I don't know if you thought this, but I know I did. I used to think anything past like 1960 was all black and white.
Bro, I
used to believe the world was in black and white, bro. Like,
bro, when I'm in history class, right, I'll just be sitting there and I look so bamboozled. I'll be sitting there thinking like, there's no way they had color on Earth when like 1930s. Like, there's no way they had color.
Like, so
the Earth must have been in black and white.
That shit, bro. I was like, I didn't think it was the cameras that didn't have color. I thought the world didn't have color. So I asked.
The only one that thought like that too.
I was like, so mom, when did the world get color? I was in the car. I think I was like, how old? I was probably like 6 or 7 when I asked it. Nah, like I think I was smarter by that time.
Yeah.
But I was young when I asked it. I was like, so mom, did the world always have color like this? Like with the trees? Like I told her, she literally looked at me. She was like, boy.
Say it again.
Say that again. She said,
you ain't been going to school, have you? When I've been driving you off, bro, you ain't been going to school.
No, you know, every time my mom thinks something's wrong with me mentally, she be like, boy, you need to take your vitamins. You know?
Take your medicine, bro.
Take your medicine.
You've been acting up.
What's going on?
Bro, that's exactly how
I ain't raising no dumb baby. What's going on?
I'll be in a car driving, like 2014, I remember this. 2014, I was driving in a car. I was just looking around because I didn't have nothing to do. I was looking around the backseat. I'm like, yeah, there's no way there was always color here. There's no way there was always like blue cars, red cars, stuff like that. It had to always be black, white, just shades of gray. And I was like, because in the movies, they're always like that too sometimes. But then, like, I really thought about it. I was like, wait, that don't make sense. Because, like, trees, there's no way trees were, like, black and white at some point. So then I just started to put it together.
It was black and white until a certain time where the world just said, bloop, color.
We're going to put color in, like,
we're going to put some God. I was like, God was just kind of patient with the color. He was just like, you know what? I don't know what I want y'all to be at. So, I was like, I just assumed everything was in black and white past, like, the 60s. Yeah. Any picture that was taken in black and white, I was like, oh, it was really black and white back then, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
You couldn't convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, you don't got no proof you weren't alive then.
Because no one was ever, like, told, like, the world was like that. It was just, like, evident. Like, it was like, I never told anybody because I thought it was, like, well, obviously it was always in black and white. It was never color here before. I thought colors were invented, bro. Listen,
yeah, I remember
I was
had that
young.
Conversation when we were like, whoa.
I was like, when were colors invented? Like, colors were invented, like, when, like 60 something.
We were like, so when did they? I remember, bro. It was like we were like young. I don't remember the full conversation because it was years ago. Yeah. But like we probably had it like it was probably one of them summers we were with Pop. Mm-hmm. And I remember we talking about like when did you think the first color was invented? Like when did you think like? Because I know everything was like in our head. We kids, we already know the world. We already know what's going on. Yeah. Like we 5 years old. We know how the world works. We 5 years old. We already know how the world works. Bro, come on, bro. Yeah, I already knew. I was 5 years old. I already knew like everything was in black and white already. So I was like, so who to say? You know what? I'm gonna make this joint red.
Yeah.
I bet you they seen that. They're like, oh, what you doing?
That's crazy.
What you doing?
Even still in my mind.
What you doing, bro? What's that? It's red. You know you could. Boop, look, color.
It's colors, bro. And I'm gonna listen.
Like, oh, that's interesting, bro. It's gonna be something new in the '70s. I'm telling you.
Bro. It's crazy because even still in my mind, like so knowing how cameras work, in my mind I'm thinking whatever the camera record, and I know like now it sounds dumb, but whatever the quality of the camera can record, that's the quality that everyone's eyes can see.
And that's
so
what
like
it is.
If it's always hazy and like. The colors are like washed out. I'm thinking everyone sees the hazy and the colors are washed out from their perspective. Yeah. But it was like
here, the quality looks like real life. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like it's hard to understand that. Like for instance, Martin Luther King, right? He can see the world the same quality as I can see the world
right now.
But it's like it's hard to believe. It's I don't know. It's kind of hard to convey the words that I'm trying to say. But damn, what were we talking about?
We were talking about that. You said back to the Pixar. I know it's easy to like go back. Bro, me and Zach love reminiscing, bro. I can reminisce all day. Life was so much fun. It's so much fun when we were kids, bro. And listen. Old people hate this. Like I used to do this when I was 14. I used to be like, remember back in the day when this was? They're like, back in the day. Boy, you 14. Go read a book.
Yesterday for you, bro.
Back in the day was yesterday, yeah. But I'm 18 now. I think once you turn 18, I think you're allowed to like reminisce without being chastised. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like you can reminisce. I think 18 is a long enough time. 18 years, you're damn near an adult. It's a long enough time to be like, oh man, remember when that happened? Oh man, these were good ass times, huh? Remember That's So Raven? That was some good ass time. Man, yeah, but I think 18 is the age where they take that off. Like you get like adults be like, yeah, that was a good ass time, you know what? Yeah. Now I was like 20 something when that happened, but you know, you young. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about the fucking Pixar. This is so hard. Pixar is like such a good ass company. Pixar, so everyone already know my number one, my favorite movie of all time, animated or not, just any category of movies. Like I put this at my top. It's on my Mount Rushmore of movies. Okay. Fucking Incredibles.
Really?
Incredibles was the greatest piece of film on earth, nigga. Like, but it was just. Ever since I seen that shit when I was a kid, I was just like in love with it. Yeah. That's one of like the only movies I can go back and watch and like still be satisfied. Yeah, not a lot of kid movies do that anymore. Like Chicken Little, I went back and watched Chicken Little, and I said, this movie is fucking stupid.
Yeah, this movie trash.
It's fucking stupid, bro.
What is going on? You know,
like it's still nostalgic. Like I could watch it and be like, oh man, it's crazy. I used to love this shit as a kid, but you know, as a kid, you'll watch anything.
Yeah, honestly, anything that satisfies your
anything.
At that point. Like,
but I was watching Chicken Little. I'm like, this plot is so fucking stupid, and his dad is literally his dad hates him.
His dad is his like number one.
He has a horrible dad. His dad's the villain of the story.
His dad is like a TikTok hater that he lives with. Like it's crazy.
Oh son, everything his son do embarrass him.
What are you doing?
He acting like the teenager of the situation.
Yeah.
You get like that when you're 13. Everything your parents do embarrassing. Mm-hmm. And it's like that's Sedona. You know, my little sister just hit that age. Everything embarrassing to her. Everything we do is embarrassing to her.
I was taking prom pictures for her. Oh my! I was taking prom pictures for her. She looked so disgusted in every single picture. Like every single one, she was like,
"Everything you do is embarrassing to her." That's what happens when you turn 13.
This is like, what do you like? This is your family. You can't be embarrassed.
And I think because she's a girl, it's different. But like, I ain't trying to put all her business out there because she ain't here to talk for herself. So I ain't gonna put all her business out there. But like I will talk about when we were 13. Mm-hmm. When we were 13, I was more than 13. Like I just wanted to shelter myself. Like that's how she do. She do shelter herself in her room. Yeah. She don't really come out. She always, to her friends. So, but when I was 13, I was like a fucking vampire. Mm-hmm. You can ask my mom. She come in my room, and why parents do this? They come in your room. They start turning on the light. They open the blinds.
Like,
and they clean. They start cleaning your room when you're not there, and now you don't know where shit go.
Wait, where is my charger? Oh, it's with all the other electronics.
Bruh, like I remember my mom would come in my room, and I used to love my room just be pitch dark,
bro, pitch black.
And that's when we lived in that like. They called it condos, but I like to call it baby projects. They were baby projects. If you go inside of it, it's like a project. It's like a tiny project building. Yeah. Like niggas that live in project know. But it was like the sale to the people. It was condos. Mm-hmm. Come on, live in this nice little condo in this ghetto ass neighborhood. You only got
the washing machine is like in the basement, but it's a.
I remember one day I got home late and I saw a nigga jump out somebody's window. I'm not. He was wearing all black. He jumped out the window. I ain't do nothing because I was taught as a child, mind your business. Mind your business.
Oh, that's not wrong. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, bro. As long as he's not jumping out our window, we cool. But I swear, I came home late one day, and I was like, I know I ain't seen no nigga just jump out that window. It was like 2 stories up.
Young man Tyrone breaks every single bone in his leg due to jumping out of a window. On to the next.
I was like, hey, bro. I was young, so I was like, hey, bro. I ain't see nothing.
It's normal.
I ain't see nothing. But back to what I was saying before. My mom would come into my room. I know some of y'all can relate to this. Y'all any hardcore gamers out there. So I would just play the game. That's all I really fucking cared about, the game. And I tried to like do gaming videos too. I wasn't really good at it. I didn't get much of a following, but to me, I had 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
You know, in your mind, you have 1 million subscribers. We got 1 million right now.
All these people.
I know, yeah.
I'm counting on this, man. I gotta get this out, man. It's my job.
But so I would be playing the game, and then like my mom would come in my room and like, good morning, son. And
are you gonna come out of the room at some point?
That's the one they always say.
My grandma.
You don't ever come out of here, do you?
There's people out there. I'm like, there's people out there. When people come over, I go out. There's nobody out there but my brother. I'm like, you don't care to see me? What you mean? I'm like, come on. I did not need to leave my room for that.
No fool.
Oh my god.
But like, let me know, y'all. Has this ever happened to y'all? So y'all, you know, you keep your room dark. Any guys that like to keep their room dark, you like to you never open your blinds. Like, it's always just dark, pitch black. That's how, like, you know, some people just, cause I'm a night person. Like, I get most of my work done at night. I hate that because I like for a person that's trying to gain muscle, you gotta go to sleep. But my brain works as like, I'm supposed to be active at night, sleep during the day. That's how my brain is. Yeah. Like during the day, I'm all tired. Night, I'm like, let's go, man. Let's go. What we finna do?
Like surge of energy
at
and
night.
Motivation at night. Like,
but you know what that is? It's your brain works more at night for some reason. I don't know the science behind that.
It's hard for me to sleep because my brain is actively running. Like,
I get most shit done at night. All my work I get done at night. Like, if you want me to do something, tell me to do it at night.
I'll be at home and it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I gotta write an essay. I'll wait until it get early. It'll be like early in the day, and I gotta write an essay. And like, I'm gonna wait until 2 o'clock to write it, and 2 o'clock in the morning because it's late. And I'm like, that's when I get the best work. No one's awake, everyone's asleep. You could just, get work done. You don't gotta worry about no one bothering you, no one texting you, calling you, nothing. You could just get something done. That's why I like nighttime to get something done. It's just, yeah.
But anyways, I know we keep sidetracking, but this is how we talk. This is how me and Zach talk on the phone. So y'all gonna have to fucking deal with it.
Listen.
All right. God dang.
If you're not here for us to side, if you want to hear something specific, make sure you comment so we can actually talk about it.
Yeah.
We don't have any topics for real.
We do. But this is how we talk on the phone. Shit just.
It just hits us randomly. Like if a song just pops in my head, I'm gonna just start talking about it.
No bull.
Even if you're talking about basketball at the point.
But. So like my mom, back to the guys that like to keep stay in the dark room. My room would always be dark because I had like these navy blue curtains, and like that just it's easier to keep the room dark when you had dark curtains.
Yeah.
So I never opened them. My room always was dark. Like it don't matter what time of day it is. It could be 1 in the afternoon. My room is pitch black. It look like it's nighttime in my room. Yeah. So my mom would come in and like, Jesus, it's dark in here. She'll open up, and I'll be like, and my mom opened the blinds. Shh. I'm like, Mama, what are you doing? I was literally like a vampire when I was 13, nigga. I was like, you would have thought I was emo, bro. I wasn't emo really. I wasn't really emo. I was just real quiet and shit. Like I was scared to talk to people.
I remember how I was when I was 13.
Yeah, I was real quiet. I was just like, I don't know. I was a little bitch. I was though. I still tiny bit am, but like now I can hold my nuts better now.
I'm trying to figure out what year I was 13.
You were 13 in 2017.
What was that in 2017?
2017, 20.
The something about me, guys, is that I have a horrible memory. Like when it comes to like what I was doing at a certain age or who
Most people should. Most people don't know exactly what they were doing at that.
Yeah, like I don't like I have a weird memory.
Memorable. It's always like if you have anything eventful that happened in that time period, then you're gonna remember. Mm-hmm. Like okay, so all right, we already told y'all last podcast our pops recently passed. So people always remember where they're at when someone passes away.
Yeah.
Unless we're like when your mom passed.
Yeah.
We were young. We don't even know. Like, we don't remember going to the funeral.
2 years old.
Yeah, so we were like 2. We don't even like. I wish I never got to know Aunt Kira because we were 2 when she passed. So like, but eventful things will like direct where your memory is gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how much weight you're gonna have on that certain memory. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everyone's gonna remember prom because it's eventful. Yeah, everyone's gonna remember their fucking wedding.
I remember all his like him and his sister's birthday parties. I remember those pretty well.
If you won a championship at a football game, you're probably gonna remember that more than like the one-off football games you had. And the stories change the older you get. Like, you gonna think you did something, a nigga gonna come up to you, nigga, you ain't do that.
Oh no,
that's not how it went, dude.
Your mom, bro.
Oh, you tripping, bro. That's not how it went.
Nah, yeah.
That's not how it went. Nah, you did this. Bro. I was like, what you talking about, bro? That's not what I did. I was there. I was there too, though.
Bro, I was watching.
Nah, the story gonna change, bro. I'm gonna tell you. It's based on how eventful it was, though. It's based on how eventful it was.
Yeah. I remember, oh man, New Jersey. So we I don't know if we said this in the last podcast. We used to go to our granddad's house in New Jersey every summer. Like, it stopped when we were like 14, I want to say. No, like 13. 12. Okay, we were 12.
That third, it stopped like once I got to middle school. Because once I got to, no, it stopped like we didn't go the year. Yeah, we didn't go the year. We didn't go the year I turned 11.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we took a little break in between. I know we went all the way from 5. I want to say we went all the way. We always used to go every summer from 5 to 7.
5 to 7.
Then we took a break. Maybe it was 5 to 8.
It was. Let's see. What year? Did I lived up there in 2014?
When you were 10. You were like 10 when you lived up there. 10 or because 2014 we were 10. We were 10 in 2014. That's when y'all lived up there.
Yeah, it was 2013, 2014. I lived up there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So like 10, 9.
We were 10 and 9.
And I didn't go up that summer. No, I didn't.
You went up for a family. I think
I did. I came up for a Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to be happy because I every time I knew y'all were Gmall, I was like, oh yeah, we about to see the cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Like,
yeah.
But y'all weren't. But then when I go see Jim, I'm like, oh wait, Zach's not here.
Nah, man, I'm in New Jersey. Let me tell y'all something, man. When I lived in New Jersey, it was the most miserable time for me because we lived in the middle of nowhere. We lived in Violin, New Jersey. Well, most people know, like, if you live in New Jersey, you know Violin. It's in the middle of nowhere. There's not a lot of stuff nearby. There's no malls, no places to go for real.
Papa was real. Papa was real strict with you.
And so I always tell people this. I was on punishment every single day of the year I was there. Every day I lived there, I was on punishment. If you ask me, are you on punishment? I'm like, I'm on punishment, bro. I won't be on punishment until I move back to Virginia. I was on punishment every day. But I never did anything to, like, I never really got, I got in trouble because my brother, he would do stuff, right? And my granddad and him, he were closer than me and my granddad were. So my brother, he was closer. So my granddad, I guess he didn't stink. I Tim wouldn't do that. He not like that. So my brother, it was Halloween, right? And Tim, he found like the Halloween candy that they were giving out, and he just started slowly like taking like one a day maybe. And then after like a week or two, and my grandma, step grandma, she looked at the pantry, and then she went to go grab something, and the entire pantry collapsed, bruh. I'm like, nah, please don't say it was me, right? So so my brother and we get called downstairs, and she's like, who broke my pantry shelf? I'm like, on me. And she was like, yeah, right, you were climbing on there. You were climbing on there.
Idiots used to say like this on.
Oh, she was like, you were climbing on there to get the candy. I'm like, now listen, at that point I was like, I wasn't that tall, but I've been tall my whole life. So I was tall enough to reach the top. Neither of us had to climb it. So the fact that she was saying we were climbing it was crazy. Like you were a bunch of monkeys or something. Well, anyway, so I was like, I wasn't climbing it. She was like, you're lying. Who else would go up there and get it? I looked at Tim. He was like, it won't me, bro. It won't me. That's how I got on punishment. The first time I got on punishment was then, and that was early in the year. And then, ever since then, I was on punishment for stuff like, the lunch bag story. I was on punishment for that. I'll be on punishment for like just losing things like a key or something. And so I got to go outside, and that was the funnest thing we could do was to go outside and play with the neighbors.
In New Jersey, that's all we really could do is go outside.
My uncle, he was like our saving grace. Like if I found out I was going to my uncle's house that weekend, I would try to behave as much as possible.
Hold up, we gotta hold down Uncle Quinn, Uncle Q. He is locked down right now, but he gonna be out in a year. But he gave us the name.
Wait, he gave us the name.
Thank Uncle Quincy. Not Uncle Quincy. Uncle Quentin. Mm-hmm. Uncle Quentin gave us this name. We were talking to him because he calls us every now and then from and we were like, we're coming up with a podcast, but we kind of fixated on what name we trying to go with. Because at first, we wanted it to be like something summed up, like it sums up everyday life, but quickly.
Yeah.
So I was like, it was something to do with like, you know, luck. But we didn't know how we wanted to do it and how we want to spell it. Like, are we going to spell a full word tough? Or we think it look better tough luck? Like, well, you know how the kids spell it. But but he said go with the name Tough Luck.
That sums up our life, kind of.
And it does. It sums up everyday life. Like, not even just us. It just sums up everyday life. Life is based. A lot of people get lucky, some don't. Like every day you can't guarantee every day's gonna be your day, so it's based on luck. I'm not saying everybody is like life is based on luck. A lot of people work hard to make sure that their life isn't based around like or getting lucky. But all right. So anyways, y'all can laugh. My youngest sister was like, we were 6. So how old was she? Like 3. She had to be like 3. 3 or 2, yeah. So Solana was 3. We were like 6 or 7. So she was 3 or 4. No, she would have been 4 when we turned 8.
Yeah.
So yeah, Solana was young. I know that. She was just young. Solana was real low. And you know, you want to race to the car when you're a kid. Everyone's like, whoever gets to the car is rotten egg. You know, remember you used to do that?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they're running to the car, and I remember like in these old apartments we used to live in, and I think it was in Waldorf. We had to park on the street. Mm-hmm. We didn't park in the complex. We parked on the street, and we were walking from the street. And that road used to be real scary at night because there's no lights on that fucking road.
Oh yeah.
And I remember like my mom used to play Halloween music. And she had a Halloween place, and some of that music would be scary. So I'd be scared to walk that street at night. But they were running to the car because we about to go to what's it called? Busch Garden? Not Busch Garden. Nah, that restaurant, Olive Garden. Olive Garden. We about to go to Olive Garden. Okay. So Cece's running. I'm the older brother. I gotta be responsible for them. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm like, bro, why y'all running to the car? Y'all gonna get hurt. And I knew this at 6 years old. I knew they were gonna get hurt. I knew that they were gonna get hurt. So 6 or 7, I think. And they running across the street. Like I said, that street don't got no lights. Mm-hmm. So they running across that street. And they got to run across the street to get to the car. So I stopped Solana. I stopped butt. I grabbed her. I was like, yo, car coming. She's still running to the car. And boom, like this old, like lowrider looking car, like it was an old car, comes over and rolls over my sister's ankle. Like it hits her like just on the corner. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dang, that's why I stopped you. You see what happened, Solana? I said, that's why I stopped you. And so we went. So at first she was kind of crying a little bit. She thought her bone was broken and stuff. And I don't think the car really like hit her. Like I think like based on it kind of just rolled over. Like I don't know how bad it was, but like obviously it wasn't that bad because this is what happened. This is why the story is funny. It wasn't that bad obviously because so my mom asked her. My mom said, Cece, you know we got to take you to the hospital. We ain't going to Olive Garden.
Yeah. No,
she said, Cece, you either going to the hospital or Olive Garden. Which one? She was like, you know what, Mom? Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to go to Olive Garden.
Yeah, a couple of breadsticks and some soup, and I think my ankle going to heal. You know? Yeah. You know what? That's crazy though. How her ankle was just fine. Like that's wow, man.
Bro, that is crazy, bro. Food, man. I'm telling you, food making.
Bro, I remember one time
Olive Garden over
getting her
broke ankle that could have happened. Like
that's crazy. I remember one time.
You know what? Olive Garden sounds good right now, mommy. I think I like food.
Super salad. Get a soup, get some breadsticks, and my ankle will be fine. Walk back home, walk it off a little bit. Bro, I was me and my brother. We were at it was. I don't know what year it was. I don't remember how old I was, but I was young. I think he was like 13 maybe. No, I couldn't have been 13. He was like 12 maybe. And so we were playing outside with the neighbors, and we had a backyard and had a fence, like a tall wooden fence, and I couldn't see over it. And we were trying to get all of like, we were trying to build the fort. We had like old milk cartons, like the old plastic milk cartons built. It was like a square, and we were throwing them all over the fence so we can try to build like a fort or something. And so we're throwing them over. So he'll throw them over, and I'll catch them and then give them to somebody else. And it was like an assembly line. And so I look down. I gotta tie my shoe. Boom! I'm tying my shoe. I'm down tying my shoe. He throws one over and it lands right beside me. And I move over because it landed a little too close. So I'm like, let me move over so I don't get hit. I move over, and he like. And one of my friends, he's like, hey, Tim, throw it a little over to the side because you might hit Zach. And so I move over to the side, and I'm thinking I don't know why, but I thought he was gonna move to this side, and I moved to this side. Mm-hmm. And so he started throwing him over again, and then one hits me on the head, bro. On the corner of the milk crate hits me on the head, right?
So when you say milk crate, you mean like?
It's like it's like these
gallon jugs, joints. Like,
nah, so it's like remember when milk used to come in the glass bottles?
And they came in a little crate carrying joint.
Yeah, we're gonna pop a picture up just so y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it was like a milk crate. It was plastic. It was a perfect square. It was like this tall. And yeah, so we were throwing him over, and one hit me on the head. And it was cold outside, so I had a puffer jacket. It was gray. And so I felt my head, and it felt a little wet, but I thought it was just sweating or something. It was like raining. I felt my head. Bro, I was gushing blood, right? I was gushing blood. I looked down on my jacket.
Like, you don't feel it until you see it.
Yeah, it hurt.
That shows you how powerful the mind is. Though.
Yeah, like it hurt, but I wasn't like crying or nothing. I just I knew like, oh, I'm bleeding. Like, son, this is bad. I felt my head, and I looked down. My jacket was gray at first. The whole side was red, like it was dyed red.
Damn, you don't got no scar on your head?
I don't think so. I mean, I have a lot of hair now, but I had to get staples.
I never heard that story.
Bro.
Never heard that story.
It was
I think I would have heard something like that.
It was the old house. Remember the old house?
I know.
The backyard?
Yeah.
It happened there.
The dogs under the fence.
Bro, yeah, that neighborhood was crazy.
You remember those little like cars you used to ride as a kid?
Oh yeah. Those things. Yeah.
We tried to outrun a dog in that little car.
No way that was happening, bro.
No way that was happening.
But so I go inside and I'm like, G-Mom, my grandma, G-Mom, my head's bleeding. She looked at my head and she's like, oh my god. So we go next door and she was like, can you take me to the hospital? We need to take him to the hospital real quick now. And I had a washcloth, just help the bleeding. The washcloth was soaking wet when I got to I was like, there's no way I'm losing this much blood.
That's crazy.
So I'm walking into the.
No lightheaded or nothing.
That's what exactly. So I'm walking into the what's it called, and I started to feel lightheaded. I'm like, oh man, this is weird. I just started feeling lightheaded. So I grabbed onto my grandma so she can hold me, and I get inside, and I had to get like 4 staples because it was like a pretty big cut.
God damn, I thought I would have heard something like this.
And I thought you knew this.
No, I ain't know nothing.
Oh, wow. So yeah, I had to get staples.
Who threw the thing?
Tim, my brother.
Tim,
he's throwing them over.
Always the one hurting us.
And then it hit me right here.
Tim be out for blood when he be fucking us, bro.
And I went to school and I thought it was cool. I was like, yeah, I got staples. I got it in there and I got staples now. So
I know once you do get a scar though and you recover it, you be the coolest nigga in the school.
Leo, my best friend, he had the same scar. It was like from the same thing, but he had the same scar, like kind of in the same spot. He got he was running around like at church and he fell and hit his head on the table and he had to get staples. It was like a year before that, but
kids always doing regular shit.
That was like the one time I ever got hurt for real. I never really get hurt that much.
I was a little bitch, so I ain't really try to do anything that I think would. I didn't like to try little new like stuff, like crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Like I knew my limits as a kid.
Oh yeah.
I knew what I was capable. I didn't try to do too much in the pool. I knew I couldn't swim already. I didn't try to do all that shit. Y'all try to go in the deep end and shit. This man Zach, bro, always trying to go in the deep end. I said, I'm staying here in 3 feet where I'm chilling. I can sit here.
My skin color, right? I'm not born this.
I can sit here, twirl around, splash a few water and shit. Tim used to always try to throw us in the deep end.
Oh my God, this guy, I swear he would hold our legs.
He would hold us underwater
so that we couldn't. He would hold our legs so the only way we could stay was to do this for like 20 minutes, and we'll go under. Come up for air, come back down, because he was holding our legs above the water, and I was like,
Tim did not fucking care about that. Tim did not give a fuck, but hey, I appreciate all the rough shit Tim used to do to us because it made us, who we are. Yeah. So, and that's what you're supposed to do. You boys, you supposed to roughhouse. I don't care what nobody say. You ain't growing up to be men. You're gonna be big, strong, grown men. Mm. You gotta be like. I think people need to encourage like boys roughhousing. I think every boy need to be like roughhousing because that's what that makes you a man. And I feel like so. Like I'm not saying I'm a man yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people got critics. Everybody's a fucking critic. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm just saying. I think like it's okay like to be roughhousing. Yeah, you gonna get hurt, but hey. You're not gonna die roughhousing because me and my cousins used to get into fucking battle because I had anger issues. So when I was a little skinny little kid, so I used to get picked on all the time. I'm still kind of slim, but I've been growing a little bit muscle. Like people know, like I got a little bit bigger since I was like freshman year. So but I used to be like picked on easily because I was like an easy target. I was a weak link. So, and all y'all niggas that used to pick on me, y'all niggas bitches because y'all knew that I was a weak link. Y'all knew that I was the weakest in the group. So y'all picked me. Y'all picked me. Okay. This big nigga. Because all my friends were bigger than me. Like, they were all, like, big chubby dudes, big heavyset dudes. So no one wanted to mess with them because they knew, like, if there was if push come to shove, they gonna get their ass beat. Yeah. So they would mess with me because I was small, skinny, I was quiet, you know. They like, Saquon, he gonna take it. Mm-hmm. So let me deal it out to him. So I was like,
hey, stop doing that, man.
Hey, man.
Nice.
Hey, man.
You know what though? I appreciate every single bully that. Listen, before y'all say anything.
Now bullies.
I may look like
the world better. I'm not going.
I may look like
That's hard to say.
I didn't get bullied when I was a kid because I'm like this big, strong dude. I know, like 6'3".
I think you got bullied more than by Tim than anybody.
Oh, for sure, bro. He was my number one hater.
Brother, yeah,
bro, he used to bully the mess out of me, bro. I remember one time, bro.
Tim gonna watch it like
the most embarrassing story ever.
On me. That's what Tim gonna watch.
We got in a little scuffle or something. I think so. We were playing with Legos, and I accidentally stepped on like his Lego set or whatever and broke it. And so, bro, he gets up, pushes me into the wall, boom, huge dent, and like there's a hole in the wall, right? I'm like, yeah, the old house.
Had so many holes in the old house,
bro. We did.
I think Quentin put a hole in one of those walls.
Yeah, he punched the wall and put a hole in the wall.
I always wanted to be mad enough to do that. I was just never strong enough.
And then break your fist? Nah, that's
like,
crazy.
But
yeah, Tim used to always, bro. He would always beat me up, and I would want just one time for me to win a fight. Nope, never. He always lost. Like now, granted, he is 5 years older than me, so he might have a little strength over me. But nah, he used to take, bro. He used to whoop my ass, bro. I never want to fight against him, but maybe one day.
Man, Tim used to whoop us, bro.
Maybe one day. But yeah, bro. He used to.
No, we can't fight him no more. He getting all big. Tim a bodybuilder, y'all. So he getting all big. We can't fight him no more.
Still quicker than him.
Oh, we faster than him. We can play basketball though. We ain't gonna fight him though. We already know how that's finna end. So Tim, you can play basketball with us. We already know we finna beat you.
Oh, yeah. You still, bro. I don't care how bad your shins hurt or whatever, man. You can still owe us that game.
You do.
Don't, bro. It was like 14 or what? 4, 3. We played him on his his channel.
16. I didn't add a point. He was really
16. Bro, that was back when he was like he actually like liked basketball. 17. He was good, and it was a 2v1, right? He was just doing like just layups. He wasn't even shooting like that. He was just doing layups, just getting to the basket every time.
We weren't really trying to be honest.
Yeah, we were.
We weren't. Pop-Up was in that video too. He was in the background.
Yeah, he's in the background with Fritz. Oh my!
Talking about half a step. Tim said, "Pop-Up, what is half a step?"
You can't take half a step.
You can't take half a step. That's a full step if you step.
Listen,
if your foot touches the ground, that's a full step.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like there's no such thing as half a step. No such thing.
No, but Tim was like, half a step. Come on, that's not a thing. I know you played basketball back in the day, but ain't no half a steps pop up.
No. Wait, tell them about. I gotta get the computer charger. Tell them about your top 3 Pixar.
Oh, top 3. Oh, that's easy.
I gotta go get the charger. Hey, bro, we're not always prepared.
All right, listen. While he's gone, let me leave. All right, he's gone. Bro, this guy, bro, hate this dude, bro. Oh my God, bro. Nah, I'm playing. Am I? Nah, I'm playing. But top 3 Pixar movies. All right, so Ratatouille is definitely on that list. Back in the Disney, right? Back in my old days, I used to want to be a chef. I'm still good at cooking a little bit, but I used to want to be a chef. So that movie, I just like that movie because it was a kid movie, and I wanted to be a chef. So Ratatouille is definitely on the list. I don't know where on the list, but that's on the list.
Incredibles.
Incredibles.
That's why it's so good because Brad Bird made it.
And
Brad Bird made it.
Monsters Inc. University. I watched that recently. No, actually.
Monsters Inc. University, Zach? It's Monsters University.
Wait, what's Monsters Inc.?
Monsters Inc. is the first movie.
Oh, okay.
That's Monsters Incorporated when they had the jobs and shit and they had to scare to get the energy.
Okay, yeah, okay.
That movie.
But it's actually no. Forget that. Cars 1 is on the list. Is that one? Cars, Ratatouille, and Incredibles. That's the list.
I don't remember the words, but some, real good. Well, let's go something like that.
Real good.
Yeah. I don't remember the lyrics. Wait, I always wanted to say this line from the movie. Wait, what was it? Russ.
Oh,
he was like, and you too can look like me. Wait, no. It was like, wait, he was like, and what else? I don't remember the fucking line.
Something and in the
this ain't amount of luck. You too can look like me. Child.
You did not want to be there.
You said.
I love that show too.
I love that shit. Cars 2 is good. I mean, no, not Cars 2. Shit. I didn't mean to say Cars 2. Hold up. Why do y'all hate Cars 2? Like, I know why people hate Cars 2, but we grew up with it, so we got that nostalgia factor that plays for it. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I see why people hate that fucking movie.
Really?
Because older me went back and watched it. I was probably like 2 years ago. I went back and watched it. I honestly was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
What is the?
Like, I like the movie because it had more to do with Mater. Because I like Mater's character overall. Mater is a great ass character, and I wish he just had his own movie. Fuck, y'all shouldn't make Cars 2 just about Mater. Y'all should give Mater his own spinoff or some shit. Yeah. Like Cars, like I feel like they should just stick to racing. When they got all that spy shit, it's like, come on, what y'all doing? It's a racing.
Hey, bro, Fast and the Furious does the same thing, bro. They like, bro, what is it with these car movies? Switching from racing and going into like superheroes or spies or just random cat. Like, come on, man. Like,
and like when Cars 2 came out, it just like Cars 2 fucked up the whole like universe of Cars. Because then you telling us because we didn't really see a lot of planes and shit, you know, in Cars 1. We just saw cars. But then when we saw like planes, we're like, okay, they got planes. So what if these planes want to do something else with their life? Like, but they're planes. They don't got nothing else to do but fly niggas around.
You can't do it, yeah. I mean, no, and planes.
They can race. They can race, but there's nothing else to do. But then they got planes that aren't built for racing. Like, crop dusts are small enough to race. Yeah. But like a big ass jet, like the jet that they flew in, that's meant for carrying cars and cargo.
And you ain't winning no race.
You ain't racing. You too big. But like,
what's the difference between Mac though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're born as a truck, you just forced to be a semi-truck driver for the rest of your life. Like, what if they got dreams to be racers too?
They can have semi-truck races. Who knows? Maybe
like, what if Mac wanted to be a racer, but they're like, nah, Mac, you see, like, you built to be a semi. You were born to be a semi. Nah, bro, fuck that. I wanted to be a racer.
Nah, forget that, bro. Next time you tell me to take him to the race, I'm taking him somewhere else. He ain't racing no more. If I can't race, neither can he.
That's why he lost him. He wanted to race. No, boo. They really is discriminating, bro. Because like that, like Cars 2 just mess up. Like first of all, they go to Tokyo and like they're doing like a lot of human things, but they're cars.
Yeah, he was eating ice cream.
I know we're thinking too far in this. It's a fucking fiction, but like I thought all cars need to eat is fucking gas.
Yeah. So
why are they eating food?
They didn't have any food. They had just had gas. But then in the other one, Mater goes to Tokyo and he gets ice cream, but really it's wasabi. Yeah, it was wasabi, and he starts eating it, and I'm like, wait.
He's like, so pistachio ice cream, put some more.
Is it supposed to be? I don't. But like I said, I thought it was a Cars movie, so I thought it was only supposed to eat gas stuff like that. But nah, they eating like regular food stuff. But then like, do they have? I don't know, bro. It's a kids movie though, so that's why we don't really have to think into it because it's a kids movie. So it's not supposed to make complete 100% sense. But like, it's still.
I'm gonna say something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. So.
It's okay, y'all. That's how we joke. I want to say, so this podcast is kind of this episode's pretty long. Mm-hmm. So if y'all fucking with it, we will post the full episode, but we got to see that y'all mess with it. So if y'all don't mess with it, we're just gonna keep it to 20-something minutes. So y'all only gonna get clips. Y'all only gonna get a few clips, but y'all better fuck with it because we talking about some real shit. So y'all better fuck with it. But anyways, we gonna do we gonna do like the first 30. Uh-huh. But like, or we just gonna split it up into good segments. We're gonna split the segments up. But if y'all want the full everything, I want to hear everything we were talking about, we'll post the full if y'all fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta show it though. So we gonna keep it to 30. Mm-hmm. But we already recording like over 30 minutes right now. We like at 50 or we almost at an hour now.
Yeah. And we also like a lot y'all don't know this yet, but my future, I want to make documentaries from like a living. I just want to be I was always into cinematography since 4 or 5 years ago. I got my first camera during the beginning of quarantine. I got my first camera, and that's when I really started getting into cinematography. So I want to make documentaries when I grow up, and so I film a lot of behind the scenes things. So behind the scenes of the podcast. When he goes when
I had that first
do comedy shows.
Mike that was sitting right here at the table when I was trying to do that reaction video.
Yeah. We just film a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Don't ever get a $32 mic.
Yeah. Listen.
No, really.
Invest in your future. If you're gonna buy something,
you go all
good,
this was
good quality.
No, this was
it was $90-something.
Well, with tax it was like 100.
Yeah.
102.
But if you're gonna do something especially like this, we're investing into our future. So we're not gonna get cheap stuff from now on. We're gonna plan on getting better lights, better cameras, better set.
If y'all want to do something
that.
really just put your money into it. I know hey, listen. Look at it as an asset, not a liability. These mics are assets to me.
Yeah.
Lights asset, computer asset.
All of this stuff is just
asset. Don't look at it as damn, I just wasted my money. This podcast ain't doing nothing or whatever. I really ain't wasting money.
I don't have 1,000 views yet. Nah, I don't care how slow we grow as long as we're still growing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if y'all want to see, we can post on this channel. If you guys want to see behind the scenes of because usually when we're setting up and stuff, I'll just have the camera recording just because we'll just be talking off camera and stuff, just talking about the stuff. So if you guys want to see the behind the scenes, let us know about that.
Like I said, this podcast has been in the work for like he said,
a long time, 2 years.
This podcast has been in the work for 2 years, so we already got set guests that we know we gonna get on here. My boy Sean gonna be on. I don't know if that's gonna be his stage name on here, so I'm sorry if I said your name to the people, Sean, but it's out there.
I definitely want. You guys know later.
So if you got a stage name, you better comment that joint down below now because they know you as Sean right now. And then I got my boy Shay. He actually has a huge following, not a huge, but it's huge to me. He has 2K on. He has over 2K.
Yeah, that's
on TikTok.
Yeah, that's good.
So he's gonna be. I'm gonna try to get him on. We got our cousin bodybuilder Tim. Try to get him on. Do an interview with him.
My best friend Leo.
Got to get him on.
A couple of your videos.
Yeah.
He went by Phoenix back, bro. He went by Phoenix a while ago because he had his own channel. He went by Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix of Fire.
Right, bro. Let me just commend him real quick, bro.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
He'd
be a future politician.
This man, I don't know. Listen, I don't know the awards, but he won #1 student in Virginia. I don't know if it was Virginia, in Richmond for sure though. Boys and Girls Club Student of the Year. I remember, bro. He used to when it came to school.
What is it called? Youth of the Year.
Yeah, it was Youth of the Year for Boys and Girls Club. Yeah. And bro, I always knew he was smart. I always whenever people would I would just talk about Leo. I was like, oh yeah, that kid's smart. But he never really
He's loyal as hell too.
I don't know if he just didn't apply himself or he just that just wasn't the path he wanted to take.
He's a loyal dude.
He's a loyal dude. I definitely want him on the podcast.
Got to.
He's been making a lot of big moves recently. Yeah.
So
he's definitely gonna be on the podcast.
We try to support him as much as we can.
I think he's been on a few podcasts too. I think it's called Bullying's Not.
Yeah, he got a podcast. Bullying's Not a Joke.
Yeah. So
he got to come on here and promote that.
Yeah.
That's gonna give him an incentive to come on.
Yeah.
But but yeah, cause Leo be chilling. He be doing his own thing. But Leo, when you are around Leo, we always we don't see Leo a lot, but when we do see him, it's always fun as hell. Cause he's just such a.
He's so charismatic.
He's very charismatic, and he's got a lot of no matter what. And he's like I said, he's a loyal friend. Y'all need loyal friends, bro. That will stick to you, even if you feel like you're the bad guy in the situation. Leo will always flip it to make you look like the good guy. You'll be talking about, man, I was like, damn it, bro, I don't feel bad. I'll be like, I feel bad about what I just did. He's like, man, no.
Really, you just did the right thing for yourself.
Well, really, yeah, he'll make you feel like you really the hero of the situation, but really you the villain.
Forget them.
Yeah. But you need friends like that, bro. Even though you did some wrong shit, he'll make you feel like, oh man, I know you robbed that bank, but you needed the money. It's for a good cause.
If you still loaf for bread to feed your family, is it really wrong?
Yeah, that's how Leo would be. That's okay, I know you shot that dude, and I know you got a wife and kids at home, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that was kind of fucked up, but he did beat your sister. So yeah, you had to do what you got to do, man. I understand. So Leo will always side with you no matter what, bro. He never will no matter what you do that's wrong, like no matter like how bad it feels on you, he'll try to make it feel like try to flip it so you feel at least a little bit better, even though you did some wrong shit. Yeah.
He also always like he'll see the best in people. Before like when I meet people, I like it's pretty bad, but like I don't like. If I don't know them, I'm at first I'm very standoffish. Like if it's a group of people and I see them talking, I'll just like I'm a little standoffish. I just won't talk. But Lael, you can like talk to you'll just meet somebody for the first. Bro, we were at King's Dominion, so like a theme park in Virginia. We went there, bro. He convinced this dude to let him have a basket. He just won his basketball. He convinced him to let him have it, and then the guy was like, you know what, you're a cool guy. You can take it home. I was like, no, I'm just cool. I'm cool. You can have it. And he was like 10 minutes there, just back and forth. Like, no, you can have it. You can have it, bro. Like he can walk and see someone for the first time and like have a good conversation with them. Like I could never do that. Like when I see someone, like, hey, how you doing? That's it.
I gotta make this joke. Yeah, you seen this coming. You already seen this coming, Leo. Mm-hmm. His personality. This is a quick way to just to say him as basically his character. This is a quick way to say who he is. His height. I mean, not his height. My fault. It's get in there though. But that's not it. That's not how it's supposed to start. His personality definitely makes up for his stature.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's a small individual.
It's hard for him to like.
Oh, when he grew.
Yeah, he grew. He's 4'3".
Oh, last summer he was 3'4".
Yeah, so he grew. He's 4'3" now. But his personality is like 7'4". So
I know. Yeah, his personality makes up for his height. He's a hilarious person, man. He's a bro. You gotta get on the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta get on the pod.
It's on the way. We gotta boost the seat.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah, we gotta. We might have to stack both of these chairs up.
Yeah. It's cool, man. We got you.
Yeah, we got you though, bro. You gonna make it an exciting watch on the pod. But so what did you say your movies were though?
So number one.
We got off topic. It's so crazy. It's crazy how many topics we got on just to get back to this.
Yeah, bro. We've been talking about this since the beginning of the podcast.
No, bro. And they just like, y'all motherfuckers, can y'all just stick to one lane? God dang, bro.
Y'all been going off topic the whole. Anyway, it's Cars, Ratatouille, and then I think it's Incredibles.
Cars, Ratatouille. Cars is number one.
Cars one, yeah. Cars number one. Incredibles, Ratatouille, and Incredibles.
That's an outstanding list.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I would have put Incredibles on 2 though, but that's just me. That's just me though. I would have put Incredibles on 2.
Let me tell you something. Nah, Incredibles is a good movie.
It's a good. No, as long as you're top 3, I don't care. As long as it's top 3. Yeah. Honestly, as long as it's in your top 10, I don't fucking care. Just don't put it under 10. Incredibles is too good of a movie
what if I did?
Okay, listen here, Trey Rags.
What happened to him, bro? I haven't seen this video.
Nah, he still posts. He posts on YouTube. Like what a lot of TikTokers are doing, they'll post on YouTube just in case, like, you know, TikTok go down, like mine did.
Man. People are probably getting banned, so I get it.
Exactly, because a bunch of bitch ass niggas. Bro. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say it. I've been preaching to y'all.
If everybody from TikTok that watched the video came over here, bro, we'd be growing way. We already got 200 views on that other one.
Yeah, bro. Y'all need to stop going. Y'all need to stop just scrolling through TikTok. Like, I understand you gonna see something if it catch your eye, but like, I'm just saying, bro. Just
give it a chance.
Give it a chance. Just watch it a little 2 seconds.
If you go to my For You page, I don't care. Like, I have to. It's a habit for me to like every video before I finish it. I like it, scroll, like, and then watch the video, scroll, like it.
Oh yeah, just like it. Yeah, like I sometimes I just be like, actually no, I don't like random videos because you know all your like videos. You wanna if you like a video, it's going up in your like joint.
Yeah.
So you can see like the videos you like. So I'm not gonna like a video that I don't like. Want to care to go back to see.
If I by the end of the video, if I see I didn't like it, then I'll consciously come back and then unlike it. Like if it's about
I feel you. Yeah.
Vegan teacher and I'm just gonna scroll past it. Probably block her then scroll past it.
Vegans, y'all are fucking stupid.
No, hold on.
Wait, vegans can have dairy, right?
Yeah, then they can't have dairy because they have vegan cheese. They have vegan cheese. But so there's a bunch of like on TikTok they be making like food that's vegan that looks like meat. But if you really didn't want to eat meat, why would you want to make it look like meat? Like if you don't want to hurt animals, you don't want to eat the chicken. Why do you want to make your food look?
This is the editor Jake. Yeah, the video camera shut off at this point. So, I know it's a fire-ass pod, but we're going to have to end it here. Stay tuned for episode 3. Editor Jake. Out. TuffLuck Podcast. Let's run that outro, fellas. They do not pay me shit.